I think that this episode particularly gave us a lot of details, unfolded some of the major questions we all have in mind, and we do understand what's going on a micro level, but still, I personally don't get what's going on in the entire Watchmen universe. How is it all connected? That is the reason why I'm so excited for next week's episode 6, because according to some reviewers, that the showrunners mentioned that episode 6 is really where we're gonna understand what the show is about. But meanwhile, let's talk about today's episode, starting with Vight's location. Today, Veidt gets out of his prison briefly and sends a message. So he spelled out this sentence, "Save me, D," before going back to where his prison was. But more importantly, who or what is this D word? Is that Dr. Manhattan or another thing or being? And one more question is that where is he exactly? In this shot, you can see Jupiter, that should be the sun, and a moon-like thing. I'm pretty sure that's not the Earth's moon, but it could be Jupiter's moon, it could be Mars's moon, but I'm pretty sure that it is a moon of another planet, or if not, it's a newly made cosmic atmosphere that was just made for him. I mean, what I mean by that is that it doesn't exist before. It's not an existing planet, but it was a made-up new atmosphere by the creator of that prison, if that makes sense. I do think this is the case because his row couldn't be that long and it can only reach the outer part of his prison. So that means his prison is inside of this moon or this cosmic atmosphere. And in this episode, we get to see more of the game warden, which we found out is not Mr. Phillips, the butler, but the game warden has the concept of God, saying that God has left them, and is this God Dr. Manhattan? The show then addresses the elephant in the room, or must I say squid in the room, by portraying the fake alien squid attack, or as they call it in this show, 11-2. So we see Looking Glass having trauma until today and takes a lot of precautions to avoid being a victim of squid attacks. Later on, Looking Glass finds out the truth via watching Adrian Veidt's pre-recorded video confirming that the 11-2 squid attack is a hoax to unify humanity. Soon enough, do you think this information will spread throughout the whole Watchmen universe and that will cause chaos in the world? And this might be a good cue for Dr. Manhattan to come back to Earth and try to fix it? Looking Glass betrays Angela after knowing the truth about the fake squid attack, as directed by the leader of 7th Cavalry, aka Senator Keene. After doing that, why are the 7th Cavalry members ambushing Looking Glass's home? I don't think they're gonna hurt him, but why are they there? Also, do you guys think that since Looking Glass is painted as if he was Rorschach, is he playing two sides, like a double agent here? Like he's doing what the 7th Cavalry asked of him and at the same time helping Angela out. We also find out that Senator Keene and Judd Crawford runs the 7th Cavalry after the White Knight, and Senator Keene reveals that he leads the 7th Cavalry to prevent them from doing more things like the White Knight. Also, we find that 7th Cavalry's hideout has a teleportation window. I'm assuming this is the one causing the squid falls. And does this teleportation window have anything to do with Lady True and Will Reeves' plan that they say it's going to happen in 3 days? Does it have anything to do with this window? If so, what is it? And also on another subtopic, do you guys think that Senator Keene is working with the Russians on that intrinsic field generator that created Dr. Manhattan before? Because he seemed to be like the villain in this show, and when the reporter asked him of that topic, he immediately avoided it. There must be some sort of connections with Senator Keene and the Russians building this generator. Next question I have is, why is Judd Crawford's nameplate still there on his previous office? Does it mean that Agent Blake as chief of police is temporary until she finds out who killed Judd? And more importantly, will Judd come back? That's why his nameplate remains to be there. Finally, we now know what those pills are for. We find out that those are nostalgia pills, meaning Will Reeves' memories are put into pill form. It's likely that those pills are made from the tech used by Lady True. Angela swallowed those pills before getting caught, and we'll find out more about Will Reeves' past in the next episodes. I can't wait for it. Episode 6 is gonna be big, and there's gonna be a lot of revelations. I am just waiting for it. Can't wait for it, so excited. But meanwhile, please like this video or consider subscribing for more videos.